Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Alexander of Investment Insights. We're back. We're going to continue this stock watch list video. I'm going to go through a lot more stocks again. We're just going to go hopping right to the video. Point of this video is to give you support and resistances in the short term for a lot of stocks on my watch list. So you basically get since my watch list. So right here I have support at 554 on Beyond Meat. Looks like Beyond Meat has found support right here. So I'm actually going to put support right here now. So Beyond Meat 640 support. I'll keep the other one down there. If we start moving up, we might have some buying pressure to the upside, right? It might be some delayed buying pressure because it's not really right next to earnings how the other ones were. But just watch for possible Beyond Meat swing. We've seen that it's been happening this last 3 times, but it could also break structure and then come down. So just watch out for that on Beyond Meat. Let's go to GameStop. So GameStop's stalling out since it popped up here. We have support here at 22.68, and then I have resistance at 28.10. Price might come up and hit this 28.10, but I'm not looking to either get shares for swings or call options until it breaks this level with a lot of clarity, and then we may see GameStop back up to $38 once it breaks this 28.10 level or this 30 level. 30 level, if it breaks 30 with strength, you could probably see it up to $38. But you know, since Roaring Kitty has been tweeting, he hasn't been tweeting much at all. I think he's pretty much off the charts now, and GameStop has died down. So still around that 25 level. Just watch it. That's all I got on GameStop. FFIE breaking. I got shares in here, and then I sold them for around 75% gain on this upside. So now it looks like it's going to hold our support. I'm actually going to bring support down now. I'm going to bring it down to here, 42.50. If that breaks on FFIE, then we could see some more downside. If this support holds, then we could possibly see FFIE going up again. Actually, the support is down a little bit more here. This is support right here at 38 cents. So just watch that on FFIE. Dollar Tree steadily going down since the earnings. Let's zoom out on Dollar Tree so we get a sense of direction. Very important. Yeah, so it looks like they have support. I'll put it right here on Dollar Tree. They may have broke that, but they came back up. So that's support on Dollar Tree. Now resistance that it would need to break would be right here, 116. Dollar Tree was going to need to break that resistance if it wants to see some more upside. Let's go to AMC. AMC really not doing much. I mean, we had some upward movement on that day, but really just pretty much holding our resistance. So I'm actually going to put a resistance here on AMC once it breaks 537. If it breaks 537, we might see some more upside, probably around $7.12, but not much really. 430. Really just kind of want to keep your eyes to the price on these meme stocks like FFIE, GME, and AMC. Palantir I have support at 2.30.50 cents. I might have gone on this in the other video, but yeah, Palantir hitting that support. Looks like it broke some resistance as well, so it's heading up. Just watch Palantir, and we might be able to scalp it to the upside if price is confirming on Monday. So I'll be looking out for that. And now we're going into the artificial intelligence sector. This is UiPath. UiPath breaking down off that earnings. So they do have support, which they did hit at $10.90. Now they're at $12.68. So their next resistance is around, I don't really have a clear resistance for them right now because of their gapping down. So we're really going to have to just watch how they move there. I just have support at 10.93, which they bounced off of right now. So TSM been steadily climbing up. I see support for TSM right now at here at 160.70, and then TSM, if it wants to keep going up off this resistance, it's going to have to break this level here at 178. So watch that 178 level. This is Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing. This is where chips get produced as well. So this is actually a good stock for options occasionally. Just gonna want to know what price is doing. AI had some pull down off that movement, so I'm gonna take these levels off here because off that earnings it did boom up. So if I take all these levels off and I'll put some new ones on here, yeah. So we did have support hold. If I move this level up, support did hold right here, bounced off of that, and now it looks like if it could break this resistance on the higher side, 30 cents pretty much, then we could see C3 AI going up even more. So just watch this resistance and this support, very important. Resistance might be up a little bit more, it's actually like 30.50. So just watch out for that. Let's go to Soun AI, Soundhound. Looks like it's finding our support here perfectly around 385. So now we're gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna keep resistance there at 464. See how price wants to move off that. Now we go to Symbiotic. Symbiotic coming down, so we're gonna have to move support here. See where it wants to find support last time. Yeah, so support did hold right here. Now we're gonna have to put a new resistance if it wants to break higher prices. It's gonna have to break. I see resistance right here at $38.12. So that's Symbiotic. Not really much to do with that right now. Let's go to oil sector. I like to look at the oil sector all in terms of this Oxy stock. And as you can see, it went up and it hit our resistance at $63.20 and support down here at $59. So if it's going to break this resistance, then we could see Oxy going back up again, and that means gas prices will be higher as well. So just watch this resistance, and that's all I could say on Oxy. And then we'll look at the other oil stocks and see how they've been doing. Chevron hitting our support right, going up since there. I still have resistance up there. This will be XOM. Here's ExxonMobil. So ExxonMobil did have support here. Looks like it broke it and then came back up through that. So I am gonna keep support. I'm actually gonna move support back down again because it looks like it held support there, came back down, faked up. I am actually gonna keep support right here, and then resistance will be up here at 122.50. Now let's go to Valero. Valero Energy Corporation holding our support right here. You see it's broken, but it's really wanted to come back up. So still holding our support at 152. I'm just going to keep that there. See how price wants to react around that support. And we'll go to PBR, Petróleo Brasileiro. Pretty much breaking that support, using it as resistance now. So this is going to be our resistance. We're going to see how price reacts around here. And then our next support will be right there where it bounced off of a 1333. So that's our support, and basically hitting that resistance right now. We're going to want to see if it's going to break this resistance or how it wants to move around that. And then we'll go to EOG, which is EOG Resources, holding our support perfectly, bouncing off that. So we're going to want to see if price wants to keep going up. It's at its resistance right now, a matter of fact. So I'll put resistance there. We'll see if it wants to come back down to a support. Blast the resistance right there. Let's go to airline and cruise sector. Start with CCL, Carnival Corporation. They did really good off their earnings, kind of as expected. You know, people are going back to vacations since COVID. The world's winding up. It's been wound up, and now it's ready to release, right? Is the way that I kind of think of it. And man, do I want to go on a cruise. Leave a like if you'd love to go on a freaking cruise right now. So breaking our resistance, actually, you know, the next target we pretty much have is here if it wants to go up and hit that. So I will put support. Support is now right around here. So if price wants to come back down, this is where it could find support before it comes back up again, which is something that I might be looking at, maybe for price to, you know, have a pullback before it wants to go up to that $20 level. So that's what I'm looking for on Carnival Corporation. Might be a nice play brewing up right there. UAL holding our support pretty much. So support is $48, resistance is $52. Just want to see if this is going to break down to the downside to where we're going to see around 41 again, or if it's going to hold this support until its earnings. Love Southwest Airlines. Kind of just stalled out. We're going to put a support here, right here. If it breaks this support, then we'll see lower prices. But if it breaks perhaps this resistance, we could see Southwest Airline actually taking a big movement up, because a lot of these airline stocks aren't afraid from taking big movers up or big moves down. So that's basically what you want to look out for that. And AAL, American Airlines, actually down a lot, so we're gonna want to see where it's gonna find support. Find support here at 1097 perhaps. It may be able to bounce off here. This is this previous low, but American Airlines really not doing so hot. But if they can get some upward movements, they're gonna have to break some key resistances, and one of them is right here, pretty much at $12. So $12 resistance. If it breaks that with strength, we may see some higher prices on American Airlines. Just watch that. We'll go to JetBlue. JetBlue finding some support right here. So we'll see if it wants to keep going up or if there's just like a small push. That's what I'm looking for at JetBlue. It's really not strong to the upside right now. It's kind of just staggering. So that's really all I'm going to do on JetBlue, is leave that support there. We'll go to Boeing. Boeing stock now hitting our support and hasn't really want to move off then. So, I mean, hasn't want to broken it. So it hit our support. Looks like it's going up. We're just going to want to see if it's going to break some resistance levels, like see how it hit this resistance level. Didn't want to break that on Friday. So small resistance level. I'm actually going to move this one to here, and then I'm going to put resistance right here on right there at 196. So if it breaks these two levels, we could probably see Boeing back up to 213 is my guess. So that's what I'm looking for on Boeing. Once again, is not afraid of big drops or big pushes. Very important. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines looks like it's been pushing pretty decently, right? Doing pretty good in the cruise sector. So I'll put support. Looks like it had some buying pressure. I'll put support here at $151.34. Is this all-time highs on? Yes, it is at all-time highs now. So all we can really do is put a support there. If it wants to hit the support and then bounce back up, then we might be able to play that. They do have earnings. Not really anytime that soon. I mean, July 25th. That's a month from now, but we'll just watch out for that. Let's go to Delta Airlines. Having some strength recently, right? Hit that target a while ago, and it's been coming down since. So we're gonna want to see where they find real support, and I'm gonna put this level here at $45. So see if that support is gonna hold or not as they come on down. And now let's go to the food and restaurant sector. This is Dole PLC, like the bananas, I think. And there's really not much to do on Dole right now, just kind of staggering. They've been stalled out between these two levels for a while. Pretty much just support here at 1180, and then resistance that they're finding right now, or they might find in a bit at 1251. So just watch that support and resistance. Coca-Cola Company doing pretty good in the past few months, right? Having some good buying pressure. So I will put support once again right here at 62.51. We'll want to see if they're able to hold that or not. And then their resistance is here. They're pretty much at this resistance before they break up to the next resistance. So this resistance here as well. We'll see how Coca-Cola Company wants to react around these two levels. Let's go to Chipotle. Chipotle's been insanely bullish recently. And Chipotle the last few days had a drop, so it looks like it's going to find our support here in the next few days, unless it wants to drop even more, which then our next support would be $56. They also just had I think a 10-for-1 or some insane stock split, which why their price looks much lower now. It's because they just gave more shares to the shareholders to keep the price proportionately. So support right there at $61. This other support is at $57. And now resistance is pretty much here at $65. $65 pretty much. So just watch how price wants to react between these two areas and which ones it wants to break. We'll go to Cvna. Cvna pretty much trading sideways right now. I have this support here at 89.20 and it's been hitting that the past few days. I actually might want to, since it's like not, I actually might want to bring this support down somewhere to $80.63 just in case it has some downside. So that's what I'm looking for on Cvna. It's been pretty bullish, but I've done some research into their restaurants and they got some problems to figure out, but I think they may be able to do that. Let's go to Pepsi. Pepsi kind of stalled out as well. I put support here at 162, and if it wants to break that, then we'll see more downside on Pepsi for sure. And then now resistance is pretty much right here at 169. So watch that 169 level as resistance, and this other level is support, matter of fact. So that's what I'm looking for on Pepsi. Let's go to Starbucks. Starbucks breaking this support level, so it looks like we might be heading down to the next support level, which is $76.63. And we'll actually delete all of this, and we'll see if Starbucks wants to hit that next support and then go up, and then I'll keep this resistance there. So let's go to McDonald's now. McDonald's heading down. We have support at 250 and resistance at 260. Looks like it hit that resistance, coming back to your support. It's done it a few times. We're just going to leave those two levels there. And then we'll go to the car sector. We'll start with Ford. So Ford stock kind of holding this support now and then going up. Resistance is pretty much around here at $12.80. So we're gonna want to see if Ford is gonna hold this level. I'll just keep there. It's kind of trading sideways recently, so it's kind of nasty Ford right now. Basically, that's what I see. Lucid just crashing down. Really nothing to do on that. This is what I have support and resistance. Let's go to General Motor Company. Looks like it's been going up recently, so I'm actually going to put support here at, that's where it hit support. So it hit support at $42.70, and we're going to want to break this level, 48.13, or just make it simple, 48.65. That's where we're going to want to break if we want to see General Motors continue shooting up again. Pretty basic for that. Let's go to Neo stock. I'm pretty sure just in the gutter, really not doing much in the gutter. Mullen, I think, in the gutter as well. These are all, I think, electric car companies trying to copy Tesla's model, but we're not able to successfully. So just in the gutter. Rivn actually just got some $5 billion grant from. So you see how we had a big pop-up here? That was awesome news from another company investing heavily into them. So we'll put support right here at 12.23, and we'll see if price is able to hold this support before we start seeing some more upside again on Rivn. So that's what I see on Rivn. Cvna I think has been moving pretty bullish lately, so yeah, and it has. So off that earnings, it jumped up fatty. So I think Carvana may be at all-times high right now if I zoom out. Oh no, not even close. So definitely has some more work to do. So I'll put support here at 112. And then our next resistance level, if I zoom out to the weekly, is probably somewhere around 100, 150, 190. So watch that on Carvana actually. Just watch for added buying pressure because we did break this resistance level in the past few days, and now we might see some buying pressure up to that next side. So that's what I'll be looking out for on Carvana. Also might just want to wait for a pullback like it had yesterday, pullback, and then back to the upside. We do have earnings, and we'll see how that wants to react. So Carvana looking pretty good for possible play to set up. Other than that, I'm just going to keep the video there because I still have some more stocks to go through on the last end of my watch list. So if you like this video, I'm giving you my entire watch list for free. Basically, you can add all these stocks to your watch list. I'm using TradingView. And just leave this video a like and make sure you subscribe. Thank you.